All right, we're working on third declension in lesson 17. So we're going to do a quick little review of the cases. Now, nominative can be either your subject or your predicate nominative. Genitive shows possession. Of apostrophe s. Dative, usually it's 2 or 4, and this usually is your indirect object. And some of the trigger words that you'll see in Latin are do, mondo, monstro, nuntio, naro. Accusative is your direct object. And then object of the preposition. And those prepositions are usually moving toward. Ablative typically is by or with. Means or instrument. And then object of the preposition. In a spot or moving away. And then vocative, direct address. All right, so third declension. I'm going to bring the endings over here. Masculine and feminine are going to have the same. Nominative doesn't really have one because it's whatever the word is. And then isieme, asom, ibis, as ibis. And then with neuter, notice nominative and accusative are still the same. Nominative and accusative plural still end in A. So that's nice. So this first word goes here, the second word goes here. Now to get the stem, you're going to have to drop off the genitive singular ending, which we just saw as is. So I'm just going to provide the stem for all of these. And notice that the stem is slightly different than the nominative singular. The X goes to a G. And a big part of this is pronunciation purposes. S-E-M-A, ace, ibis, ace, ibis. Alright. So we're going to use those endings. These are the words we got for us to use down below. The king is happy. Nominative singular. Rex. I saw servant. Accusative singular. Now we got to figure out what to do with the US to make it accusative singular. We're going to make it a UM. The girl's dogs. Genitive singular. What do I do to that A to make it genitive singular? It's going to be an AE. Alright, so try the rest of these, and then when you're ready, unpause it and let her go. Alright, accusative, singular regem. This is going to be dative, singular puelli. Genitive plural. Alright, nominative plural. Dative singular. No, plural. Genitive singular. Ablative. Dative. Accusative plural. Genitive singular. Genitive plural. Genitive plural. And dative. All right, if you have any questions on that, please let me know. All right, you're going to translate these sentences. We've got the quay here that connects these two, so the king and queen. Exerant is going to tell you it's perfect. Ruled. Something accusative to rule. Teram, the land. With great care. Pater dedit, the father gave. A donamalum, a bad gift. Senatori, to the senator. Alright, now this AM is going with that EM. And you're like, Mr. B, they don't match. Well, they do, in the sense of rule, syrup, and eggs. They must match case, number, gender. Case, they're both accusative. Number, they're both singular. And then lastly, gender, they're both feminine. The thing here is that they're in different declensions. So magnum is first, second declension, so it's got to stay in that section. And novice is third declension. Basically, they can match case, number, gender, but they got to stay in their lane. Alright, so think of clothing, for example. Alright, a shirt may go well with a pair of pants, but that doesn't mean, just because they're two different things, a shirt's a shirt, pants are pants, that they don't go together. But let's be realistic here. A shirt's got to stay up top and pants have got to stay down below. I don't think it works really well to mix and match that. Now, could there be an exception to the clothing rule? Perhaps. But not one that I've really seen. Alright, so, well, the girl wanted to see a large ship. The Queen Wolwit wanted the soldiers to defend the town. The senator wanted populum, the people, to have a villa out or land. Miles, the soldier, non-potest, is not able to kill the monster. The quay is connecting these two, the sister and brother. Love, and the quay is connecting these two, their mother and father. All right, and the last little bit we'll do is we got to make sure we know how to discern amongst the declensions and figure out the stem. So first declension, A to AE. An example of this would be aqua, aquae. Second declension, US or UM, it can be masculine or neuter, to I. And one would be servus. Draw arrows here. To servi. Third declension. I'm trying to think of a third declension word that isn't on there. All right, we'll go arcs. Hold on. Whatever to IS. Arcs to Arcus. All right, and I'm going to... And there's the stem for all of them, because to get the stem, you take the genitive singular ending off. So for aqua, it would be aqu. For servus, it would be serv. And for arcs, it would be arc. All right, so with these guys down below, we need to figure out which declension each is. The important thing is the genitive singular, because the genitive singular is what tells us what declension it is. So the genitive singular, this is the nominative singular, this is the genitive singular. We have an IS here, which tells us it's third. IS here tells us it's third. A to AE tells us that's first. This has a US, which looks second declension, but the genitive singular ends in IS, so that's going to be third. UM to I, second. Something IS is going to be third. A to AE is first. Is third. UM to I is second. IS is third. A to AE is first. And we got another tricky one, US, but the IS is what's important. Third. UM to I second. US to I second. US to I second. Alright, so there's an introduction to third declension. So hopefully you're familiar with third declension, what it looks like, how to discern between first, second, and third declensions, and how to find the stem so we can put the endings on them.